So beyond call out shift planning, what other use cases have you found for TeamSense? Anything valuable, uh, whether it's dealing with emergencies or anything of that sort?
Yeah. So the one cool thing about TeamSense, and this is one where I'm going to say it out loud, and some people are going to look back and say, that seems like it maybe is a pitfall too. But the one cool thing about TeamSense is it knows everybody's name and phone. The cool thing about that is we can push communications too. So we had a situation before TeamSense where TeamSense would have been super useful, where there was, of all things, there was a shooting on the street in front of our factory. Like never happens. We're not in a bad part of town or anything like that. And the road was quite literally blocked off and nobody knew how to get in. And the police were telling people, you're not going to be able to get in here all day long. You should just go home. When the reality is, okay, you go in the back entrance and you can sneak around to the employee parking lot, and we directed some people that way. But that was a time where being able to push a communication first thing in the morning to a lot of people would have been super useful. What we're doing right now in our cylinders department is we are using it. I think I said this before, to notify everybody in that department what the hours for their work area is. And then we've got a form that they fill out, goes back to the supervisor over there of what days they're going to work the overtime. That's to address a specific issue about, and if you've worked in a union environment, about everybody being offered overtime consistently and fairly. So that's solving a problem over there for them, where they'll have a record of what was offered and then what was accepted or refused.
And for folks that are listening that aren't as familiar with TeamSense, form through TeamSense, like a digital form through text message, not a clipboard piece of paper form that they're filling out and handed to their supervisor. So text messages are going out saying, hey, here's the overtime hours available for this week. And then employees are actually clicking to say what their availability is. So you've given them awareness. They're communicating back their availability for shift planning or for labor planning. And all of that's happening through a quick workflow through text message as well.